Hello, what's up and what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise. Your NFL Players of the Week for week number 4, Brian Westbrook of the Eagles, 170 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns, 3 receptions for 29 and a touchdown, 2 touchdowns there as well. And then it was the rookie Gene. He had his best game of his career for the Packers. Then for the AFC, you got Carson Palmer, 24 of 33 for 257 and 4 touchdowns, and Ben Lieber of the Pittsburgh Steelers, 5 tackles and a scoop and score. Broncos are unbeaten. The Steelers are unbeaten. Colts are 3-1. Patriots are 3-1. Titans, they have a bye this week. They are 2-2, and of course we are 2-2. We are 3-1, as well. The Texans are 2-2. So every team is above 500, or right at 500 as of right now in the standings. And again, the Titans, they have a bye week. Speaking of Tennessee Titans, Keith Bulluck, he had another fumble recovery. That gives him 15 fumble recoveries for his career. When it comes to the Jacksonville Jaguars, last week we did a very, very good job of coming back and holding our own versus the Texans in Houston, and that gave our man MVP Big Byron Leftwich there. So we are going to be getting ready to take on the Seattle Seahawks, and Byron Leftwich so far this season has played perfect. 9 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, over 1,000 yards passing, quarterback rating of 105, and he's one of the top quarterbacks in the league at 99 overall, and he's playing that way yet again. We've been able to run the ball more consistently this year than ever before. Jackson leading the way with 82 carries, 4 touchdowns, and 358 on the ground. Our opponents today will be the Seattle Seahawks. It will be Sunday Night Football. They got to be without Clement, who might see some playing time. Sims is going to be out, and then Tubbs is out for the season. You still got Hasselbeck, who's plus 90 overall. Alexander also plus 90. Both those guys may be on the second half. They're the second leg of their career as of right now. They got a pretty good tight end room with Stevens and Tony Gonzalez. Receivers, they're pretty solid, but I mean, hey, when you're missing one of your top young guys, you're going to be missing one of your top young guys. O-line, crazy good. Walter Jones, 99 overall. Vincent, 81 at left guard. Center, Spencer, 92 overall, just 27 years of age. Then you got Ashworth. He's a good, solid right guard. And then you got Tasker at 95 overall. Absolutely beast. Their D-line, also pretty solid. No Tubbs, but they do have George. He is their first-round pick from this year's draft, out of Oregon State, 81 overall with 85 strength, 85 tackle, 59 awareness, 86 acceleration, 59 speed at 6'4", 305 pounds. Outside linebacker is Jeff Posey. Then you have in the middle Ray Lewis instead of Tatupu, who is still on the roster, but they're going to go with the greatest middle linebacker of all time in Ray Lewis. Peterson, one of the better outside backers, 99 overall. Then you got Trufant at 92 overall. Harper and Herndon, and then you got Hamlin at free safety, Bulwer at strong safety. Years ago, Brian Berry was the number 19th pick in the draft out of Southern Miss to Seattle, and he only had 14 receptions and 2 touchdowns. He's already close to that here. He already has 2 touchdowns and 10 receptions as a Jaguar. We've gone through the whole roster of playbooks. Now it's time to go back to the top. We're not going to use any of the generic playbooks, only team-specific playbooks, so we're back using Arizona. We are 3-1. Seattle has underachieved at 1-3, but they are a very talented roster, so anything can happen under the lights on Sunday Night Football. Trufant up to the 25-yard line, I formation. Hasselbeck looking downfield, has all day in the pocket. Lets this one fly, looking for Boyd downfield. Tight coverage by Williams, and that pass will fall incomplete. They get the ball to Armstrong. Get your fullbacks involved, but he gets brought down after a gain of just 3. We come out with 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers. Hasselbeck under pressure, and Hayward gets to him. 98 overall. His production and progression have been phenomenal to see, and I'm just glad that he's on our team. So we're going to take over Leftwich with that 12 personnel in front of him. Going to throw it, and that pass will fall incomplete. Drop passes have been a concern, and they've happened a lot frequently. We let go of David Boston, who's playing well for the Houston Texans. We traded away Drew Bennett, and we are paying the price so far this season. Our receiving core is not playing that well outside of Matt Jones. So we go 3 and out. Hasselbeck looking downfield. has all day yet again. Heaves it deep, looking for Boyd one more time. Double coverage, and that pass yet again will be incomplete. Alexander to the left side, gets to the outside, and picks up a good game, brought down by our rookie strong safety and Johnson. Now Hasselbeck looking downfield for Stevens, overthrows him badly, and we're going to take over after we force a 3 and out. So can we get this run game going? We get the ball to Jackson. Out of the 4 games this season, 3 of them he's ran for over 100 yards. Can we do that again today? Might be tougher with the likes of Ray Lewis, Peterson, and Posey being the swamp patrol out there at linebacker. That pass going to be caught by Lewis. Lewis got the best of Posey there, brought down by Boulware. Boulware ended up biting on the play fix, something vicious, and that allows our man to get behind the secondary for a big-time gain. Fred Taylor, his first carry. Going to work his way upfield for a gain of 3. Single back look. Looking downfield, his left foot's going to drop it off to Fred Taylor, and Taylor's going to fall forward for another solid gain. So 3rd and inches, Palmer's the deep back here, and he gets hit by Lewis, and he's going to go nowhere. So 4th and inches, we decide to go for it, not going to kick the field goal, and we get shut down. So I thought that we could pick it up, but boy, did I think wrong, and now that pass caught by Jones, and Brandon Jones' reception will pick up 5 yards for the Seahawks. They fake it to the fullback, run the ball with Alexander, and Alexander going down. Great play right there by Paul Pruitt. Now Hasselbeck looking downfield. Lets it fly, caught by Boyd, who brings that one in. He's shaken up, but it will be a first down for Seattle. And the drive shall continue to start on their side of the 50. They give the ball to Alexander. Johnson's able to wrap him up and bring him down. 2nd down and 8. Alexander gets the carry again. Huge hit. That was Henderson laying the lumber. 3rd down and 5. Left side chucking it. Caught by Gonzalez. And that's going to result in a first down. Got the better of the young linebacker Paul Pruitt with that route. Now they're going to run the ball. Alexander breaks a tackle, brought down to end the first quarter of play. So Seattle has it on our side of the 50 for the first time. Alexander catches it, breaks a tackle, and there goes Johnson, who's been all over the Alabama running back. Hasselbeck looking downfield, has a man open. That's Stevens. Stevens works his way upfield. Decent gain there, brought down by the smaller Murphy. 2nd down and 3. Alexander up the gut. Johnson there for a tackle. But when your safety's making tackles, it's probably going to mean that the running back is getting through the first line of defense, and he's doing so right there with Armstrong. Now the fullback picks up a good gain. Johnson was about to level Hasselbeck, so he gets down, slides behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 4. They throw it to 84, and Brandon cannot hang on to that pass. So they got to settle for a field goal. Kick is up, kick is good. Brandon Jones had it, but he couldn't secure it. And now it's 3-0, Seattle on top in a game that has been pretty defensive, to say the least. Jackson going to try to bounce it to the outside, brought down by Boulware. Gain of just 1. We have 10 rushing yards so far this game. We're trying to be a top 10 rushing team. Having 10 yards after the first quarter probably is not going to help that. We pick up 8 yards with Lewis. Single back, look to give it to Jackson. He's able to pick up the first down barely. Might have been a bad call, bad spot, but I'm going to take it, and we pick up a first down nonetheless. Looking for Barry there, and the ex-Seattle Seahawks still looking for his first catch today. Jackson to the left side, brought down by Peterson, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 9. We spread things out. Leftwich has it. We're going to throw it to Lewis, who was lined up in the slot, and that's going to result in a first down. Single back look, Palmer, the running back, throwing it to Barry here, and Peterson, who's one of the better coverage linebackers. The game that he had as a Niner versus current teammate Antonio Gonzalez when he was a member of the Chiefs was pretty good. And then, of course, he had his run-ins with Jeremy Shockey. Now Leftwich throws it. That pass caught by Jones, and that's going to result in a first down. 5 for 9 for 70 yards so far. Play fake, looking downfield. Leftwich dropping way back. He dropped about 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage just to have that pass go straight to the grass. Now he run the ball with Jackson. Jackson going to turn upfield, trying to deliver the stiff arm on Ray Lewis. That doesn't happen too often, and it didn't happen there. That pass caught by Jackson, and Jackson will pick up a first down. Trufant with the tackle, and Trufant is shaken up. So it's going to be a first down. This is our first chance of really trying to score here, with a good chance to score here. We get popped, and there was holding. So instead of 2nd down and 7, it's going to be 1st down and 20. The crowd doesn't like it, obviously. And now we're looking at first down and long. We run the ball. Jackson had a lane, but Peterson closes in on the ball carrier and brings him down after a gain of just 2 yards. Leftwich looking for Jammer. That pass doesn't even get past the line of scrimmage. Third down and 10. Leftwich looking, chucks it deep downfield. It's going to be incomplete. Mathis coming across the middle might have been a better choice there. But either way, got to settle for 3, and the kick is no good. The wind is blowing around 12 miles per hour at an angle, and we misjudged it there. And now Boyd makes the catch, and Boyd has a Seattle first down inside Jacksonville territory. They run the ball, and Thomas, our rookie middle linebacker, is there for the stop. They're going to run the ball here again. Breaking the tackle is Alexander, getting out of another, and then he gets brought down by our inside linebacker, second of our first-round pick there. Our top pick almost had a pick right there in Johnson, but he couldn't quite get to the football in time. They throw it over the middle. Boyd gets hit, and the pass falls incomplete. Murphy, who laid the lumber, is feeling the pain. So Seattle has 1 timeout. We have 2 left. Hasselbeck throws it. Johnson. Oh, that should have been a pick 6. Instead, Seattle maintains possession. Hasselbeck throws it. Caught by Jackson. Johnson mistimed his jump there, so the pass is going to be complete, but not for a first down. They got to settle for 3 again, and it's 6-0. Seattle on top. Ray Boyd was the star of that drive with a catch for 28 yards, but they're unable to secure a touchdown. And that kick is going to be a squib kick that goes out of bounds. So we're going to get the ball at the 40-yard line with 21 seconds and 1 timeout in our back pocket. What can we do here? Leftwich looking, throws it to Jones, and Posey with the shutdown coverage. The pass wasn't the best, slightly behind Jones. We throw it up the seam, caught by Lewis. But now he's shaken up, and that's going to take away our last timeout. So we could try for the end zone with 13 seconds on the clock. But instead, we're going to send up the field goal team. Don't want to risk not scoring anything here. We do get the ball first to start the second half. So we're going to be down by 3 as we're going to get the ball first here. And hopefully we can take the lead. We ain't trying to tie nothing. I know it's still early in this ball game, but we're trying to go up by 4 points with a touchdown instead of tying it with a field goal. So we're going to run the ball here with Steven Jackson. Got to get him going. We are feeding him consistently. Gain of 3 there. Leftwich to Lewis. Lewis gets brought down by Ray Lewis. And now it's third down and short. Leftwich looking. And I did not mean to throw the ball away here. I wanted to pump fake and then drop it off to Buchanan. But hey, when you're under pressure and you're feeling the pressure, you make mistakes. And that's exactly what happened. Second down and 6. Hasselbeck under pressure. And down he goes. Stroud. No, excuse me. Not Stroud, is our outside linebacker blitzing up the middle. That's Sanders with the sack there. Boyd makes the catch, brought down by Williams, and our defense continues to play well. Defense has played well all season long. We're hoping that we can keep it up here as we're trying to come back. Second down and 7 after the run to Jackson. We're going to get hit and dropped. Ray Lewis on the blitz, going to get to Byron Leftwich, and the 34-year-old can still play out there. So it's going to be third down and 17. Leftwich looking. Leftwich throwing it. That pass broken up by Ray Lewis. And we got to punt this one away. And it's going to fall inside the 5. And Barton is going to touch it. And they're going to say he got it at the 2. And he did not go in the end zone. He did not. Don't judge what your eyes saw. Judge what the game tells you. Yes. First down and 10 though, as Boyd makes the catch. That's a first down. That pass falls incomplete. Second down and 10. They're going to run the ball with Alexander. Got a good block. Breaks a tackle and brought down by Williams. And it's going to be a first down for Alexander. They come out in 22 personnel. Toss play to Alexander. He does not have that speed anymore. Only 84 overall speed for the cover athlete of this year game. They're going to take a shot deep. That pass broken up by Mathis. Third down and 10. Hasselbeck left side intercepted. Williams has it. Brought down from behind by Brandon Jones. And we thought that Williams would be an upgrade to Travis Fisher, who did make the Pro Bowl last year, who now plays for the team that beat us in the Super Bowl, Washington. But we did think that Williams would be an upgrade, and so far, I think he is. Second down and 8, Leftwich throwing it up top. We're looking for Mr. Brian Berry, trying to get him into the end zone versus old mates. Can't do it here. That pass caught by Jones, and that's going to give us a first down at the 1-yard line. Tack on the 5-yard face mask at the 2, so half the distance gives us to the 1. Jackson up the gut. Jackson going to get shut down. come out in the goal line formation. Going to run the ball again right through the teeth of the defense, and we cross the goal line. Steven Jackson, touchdown run at number 5 this season. 7 total touchdowns this season, trying to be offensive player of the year. 2nd down and 7. Sean Alexander, he knows a little something about that. They're going to run the ball, and he's loose. Breaking ankles out there. He might not have the speed, but he still is shifty enough to get through lanes and pick up big gains. Bars. Hasselbeck looking downfield. That pass going to be incomplete. Looking for Ingram. Jackson. Ingram is no longer there. It's Jackson, number 82, not 84, who is now being worn by Brandon Jones. They fake the run. Hasselbeck has it all day after the play fake. Throws it up top, and that pass going to be incomplete. Boyd had a couple of chances to try to bring that in, couldn't do it. And now the Jaguars will take over from around their own 5-yard line. That's how you're supposed to down the ball. But how we did it works too in the video game world. Taylor up the gut, and that's going to take us to the 4th quarter of play. So we have a 4-point lead. It's time to run the ball, but we hit him with a play fake. We're going to take a shot deep, have Buchanan wide open in the flat. We throw it to Jones, who had a step, but he can't catch the football. That pass caught by Jackson, got away from Ray Lewis, runs over Trufant, who's back in the ball game. Now Palmer gets the carry on 1st down, and Palmer's going to pick up a solid gain of 9. 2nd down and inches. Palmer trying to get north and south, and he's going to go backwards a little bit. 3rd and inches now. Big play here. We're going to go to the air. Leftwich finds Lewis. Going to drag Trufant up to the 45-yard line. Move those chains. Jackson up the gut. North and south. Buchanan couldn't quite get to Trufant, who's much faster. If he does, Jackson probably picks up a 1st down. Sets a gain of 9. And on 2nd and 1, he runs through Ray Lewis for that 1st down. Lewis was still able to bring the tackler, or get the tackle, but he was able to power through for some extra yards. There goes Taylor north and south, and he picks up a 1st down. So our rushing attack is looking very, very good right here while we're trying to close out this ball game. We throw it to Barry, and he drops that one. So he still does not have a catch versus teammates. We're going to run the ball with Jackson, and that's going to result in a solid gain of around 6. So 3rd down and 4, leftwich to Darren Sproles. Every running back on the roster has gotten a touch, including our fullback, Buchanan, who's open here. Leftwich finally sees him, throws it to him underneath, works his way up past that orange line for a Jacksonville 1st down. Jackson, north and south, but then gets turned around and ends up going backwards a yard or 2. Play fake. Leftwich looking, throws it to Buchanan again. Can the fullback get in the end zone? No. He does not have the trucking ability like a Mike Allstott, who retired a Jag last year. We give it to Taylor up the gut, and Taylor will cross the goal line. It was Florida versus Florida State, and Bulware couldn't bring him down till it was too late. So touchdown Jacksonville, and just like that, we are up 17-6. Trufant weaving through traffic, and Trufant on the kick return gets it up to the 35-yard line. Good kick return there. That pass looked to be backwards, and it was dropped by Armstrong, their fullback, but they're going to rule it just an incompletion. They throw it over the middle to Tony Gonzalez. Haven't called his name too much today, but he picks up 9. 3rd and 1. Hasselbeck looking deep, and on 3rd and 1, he chucks it to the end zone. Caught by Boyd. Ray Boyd, coming through in a major way, got right behind Williams, who I do believe has 97 overall speed, but it was a foot race that Boyd got the better of him in. Hasselbeck to the end zone. The guy, as they go for 2, it's caught but not inbounds. So it's 17-12. They got to stop us and then score a touchdown. A field goal does nothing for them. 1st and 10. We're going to run the ball with Jackson, and Jackson, he's going to pick up a good gain of 5. Our formation, Jackson still the deep back, gets the carry here, brought down by Trufant. There's a flag, it's holding on Mercedes Lewis. So instead of 3rd and 1, it's 2nd down and 15. Our passing attack has not been perfect today, but we will go to the air, trust our quarterback, and throw it to Mathis. It's not so much trust our quarterback, but trust these receivers. Mathis makes the catch. They root him down inbound, so Seattle burns the timeout. They have 2 left. We throw it to Sproles, who makes the catch, but Peterson is there for the stop, and on 4th and 1, we punt it away. So Hasselbeck has it. They have 1 timeout, and they got to try to do something here. With a minute 39 on the clock, and that first play is going to be a penalty on Seattle, intentional grounding. So 2nd down and 20, they find Jackson and the veteran receiver comes through in a major way. Move those chains. Matt Hasselbeck, left side. I thought we had a Yahuze her waiting for us, but we undercut it a little bit too fine. And now Seattle has a first down as they hurry back to the line of scrimmage. That pass caught by Boyd, brought down by Prescott, and that's going to be a first down. Split back look, left side throwing it. Gonzalez with the catch. Prescott another tackle. And Seattle still, I believe, has a timeout. And now we get caught off sides as they go for the spike. So instead of 3rd and 1, it's 1st and 10. 45 seconds on the clock. Matt Hasselbeck, under some pressure, throws it. 3 Jags in the area. And Gonzalez almost still brought it in. 2nd down and 10. Hasselbeck, left side, throws it. Caught. Brandon Jones with a perfect catch. And a good pass by Hasselbeck. And now it's going to be 1st and goal. Time is ticking. 25 seconds on the clock. They fake the spike and they're going to get sacked. That is Stroud right there with the takedown. 2nd down and goal. They're going to go to the air here. Perfect pass. Brandon Jones makes the catch. And Seattle was down 2 score with less than 3 minutes on the clock. Comes all the way back. 16 seconds on the clock. We still have all 3 timeouts. Probably should have used some of our timeouts in that last sequence. Although we were hoping for the stop. Seattle didn't have all their timeouts. I didn't want to help them there, but now he might be feeling the effects as Mathis drops another one. The kick out of bounds gives us a good field position, but if we can't catch the football, it's going to be hard. And if we can't complete the pass, it's going to be extra hard. So can we get in field goal range with 8 seconds on the clock? Leftwich looking, throws it to Lewis, who has it, but Ray Lewis that is, knocks that ball up out of there. 4 seconds on the clock. Leftwich steps up, Leftwich going down. 4 straight passes, 4 straight incompletes, and Seattle comes back. They're a 1-3 team that were on the ropes, and they come back to maybe it turns their season around. Who knows? They're now 2-3, and the NFC West is not that tough. It really isn't. The Niners, they continue to struggle. I believe the Rams are around 500. And yeah, the Arizona Cardinals, I think they're below 500. But we're going to check the winners and losers and see their records here. So this might turn around their season. For us, if you think I'm not contemplating trading a draft pick or some assets to try to get a number 2 receiver, you would be wrong, because I am thinking that. I have thought that. But I do think we're going to stick with the roster that we have. AC Jammer needs to develop. Brett Johnson, who did not get a single target this game, needs to develop, obviously. Matt Jones, all-pro. He's been to the Pro Bowl every single year in this franchise. I believe one year he was a Triple Crown winner, most receptions, most touchdowns, and most receiving yards. But we got to catch the ball. If we're not going to catch the ball, we're going to have a hard time. Leftwich is 99 overall, but if he has no receivers to throw the ball to, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But Lewis had a couple of drops that game, too, and he's one of our better pass catchers. LaDainian Thompson and the Chargers got beat down. 23-3 is the final there. Foster, 73 yards on the ground, outdid LT, who just ran the ball 18 times for 9 yards. The Panthers, they win versus the Bears, 42-3. The Rams end up beating the Cardinals. The Cardinals are actually 3-2, so they're above 500. Falcons remain unbeaten as they beat the Jets. Vikings over the Bengals. Dolphins fall to the Bills in Miami. Skins over the Chiefs in the Indigenous Bowl. Then you got the Raiders over those G-men. Then you got the Steelers. They beat the Browns in Cleveland. The Houston Texans beat the Colts. So the Colts are 3-2. We are 3-2, and the Texans are 3-2, and the Titans had a bye week. So every team has 2 losses, and every team is above or just at 500. Packers over the Ravens. It was the Cowboys over the Broncos. And then we know the other games because it was the primetime games in the game of the week. Game of the week for week number 6. We got Washington taking on the unbeaten Atlanta Falcons as we get ready to tussle with the Colts, who are 3-2. We are 3-2, and as of right now, we are in first place in the AFC South. So take that for what it is, but we are first place as of right now. But us, the Colts, the Texans, all are at 3-2, and again, the Titans had a bye week. So yeah. Anyways, that's going to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I do hope that the rest of the day is the best of your day. Too many again, my friends. Peace, love. Hot sauce.